Good morning, everyone. My name's Christy. Welcome to my corner. Thank you for joining me. My mom always says, thank you for joining me for coffee. Thank you for joining me for coffee on Flossmas number 16. It's December 16th, 2023, and I'm drinking another eggnog coffee. I put in less eggnog, which I am enjoying more. And the funny thing about store-bought eggnog is that almost all of the flavor comes from the fake rum extract. I discovered this when I was baking. I used to bake French macaron for a local pie shop. And at Christmas, I would make eggnog macaron. And basically, it was like just a normal shell and then eggnog buttercream on the inside. Literally, what made it taste like an eggnog buttercream was rum extract and a little bit of nutmeg. Anyway, you're not here to talk about my previous baking exploits. You were here to talk about stitching, and that's what we're going to focus on today. I actually did a bunch of stitching yesterday. I'm very excited to show you. We'll be opening the Forbidden Fabric Co. Advent Calendar. It is an even day, and so we'll be getting a floss and a part of the pattern. And I have some purchases, which go into next year's plan. So we'll talk about all those. I'm drinking out of my cafe mug. This is my cafe mug. You saw Mocha yesterday. The cafe mug has a little guitar and then like a little bistro set, like a little bistro table. And then it has kind of an outdoor scene over here with a little storefront with flowers and a garden and stuff. So this is the Cardinal Ink Bistro collection, which I have been hoarding and buying like tons of on eBay, because my initial set that I got from my aunt is wearing out. So Forbidden Fabric Co. Advent Calendar. Like I said, day 16. Yeah, 16. And the way that the Forbidden Fabric Co. Advent Calendars work is that there's one kitted project, and on odd days you get a gift. So it could be that reminds me, it could be a project bag. On the first day you get the fabric so that you can start stitching on the second day. You know, all sorts of things. And then other gifties that are on a theme. And the theme this year is A Christmas Carol. I'm gonna clear my throat real quick, sorry. Okay. So it is and then on did I tell you this? On even days you get a floss and then part of the pattern with that floss in it. I don't remember if I said that. But let's see what this. Ooh, it's very white. Christmas Past is white. With a little hint of green. It might have a little tiny lightest hint of green. Lightest hint of green. So let's look at, I'm going to look at the pattern, and then I will show you where it will end up on our pattern. And it is an M. Okay, so it's snowflakes, and the ground, snow on the ground, and snow on the ground. Okay, yeah, so, I mean, I just kind of explained it to you, but let me show you where we are, because I worked on this last night, and I've finished up to where the person is. And it's definitely not the Ghost of Christmas Present. That was a bad guess. So here is where we are. Let me just show you the whole thing. Here is where we are, and you can see I did a lot of work on him. Yeah? I like it. So he's definitely like a person, although he does look like he's giving us the middle finger. So that's feisty. That's feisty if you've gotten your Christmas spirit. And then he's clearly holding like a candle, because there's a little yellow flamey thing happening right there. So anyway, the white goes sort of boop, 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 snowflakes, just like dots. And then little right here and a little over here and little mounds of snow. So it is snow. And there we are. That's where we are on our Forbidden Fabric Co. Advent Stitching. Yeah, and I'm pretty excited that I'm caught up with the dude, because everything else I'm able to keep track of, because the way it works is that each day they add the color to it. So there's no kind of rhyme or reason to, at least in this pattern, like where things are. So they're just like empty spaces. And because you're getting a new pattern every other day, whatever you crossed off on the previous pattern obviously doesn't transfer because this is paper. So I'm trying to like complete motifs, so that way I know if I look in here and there's fill in that isn't on here, but it's on the pattern, I need to do it. Does that make sense? There won't be ninja stitches. I hope. All right. So that is my update on my Forbidden Fabric Co. Advent Calendar stitching and our new color, which is a white. Can I say again that I hope I get a floss ring soon? I may have to break down and take one out of a box and do it because my flosses are becoming unruly. The other stitching that I did is on my witch. I had mentioned I was going to stitch on my witch. Things are about to get precarious over here. I was going to stitch on my witch, and I will show you what she's going to look like. I can't edit still. I'll talk about that in a second. This is what she's going to look like. She is my July Patreon pattern. Yeah, and so I'll release her again in July. So Halloween in July. That totally is a thing, right? So that's her. She is from a 17th century woodcut of a witch trial story. And so she is in the woodcut, there are more individuals on flying on brooms. There's like a demon, and then there's like another dude, and the witch is kind of standing on the ground here. The witch who's on trial is standing in front of them, watching them. And it's basically the story of these three beings. This is a condemned witch. So she was condemned and already executed, but she came back from the dead to lure this other new person into witchhood. So, but I like her. She's sassy. So where am I? Well, let's talk about it. So I'm stitching this on a 16 count Aida that was dyed by Speedy X Stitcher, who used to be the Danish stitcher, Esther. And this was a giveaway for Stitch Ilanka's 1,000 subscriber giveaway. So I thought it was perfect. And I've done the entire bottom now, and that's her foot. She has a foot. So that's super fun. That's fun. So I'll show you kind of them together. Yeah. So I'm pretty pleased with that, how it's coming. I'm not going to do all these sort of movement skylines because I feel like this fabric has enough movement. There's enough movement happening in there that I don't need to add any more in. And I'm doing this in a bad decision. I'm doing it in Color and Cotton Salem, which was a limited edition. I'm not going to have enough at all, and I can't find any more. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to do as much of her as I can do, and maybe do the cloud in a gray. I don't know. I don't know what I'm going to do. Maybe I'll try and find as close of a dupe as I can. I didn't think it through. I just didn't think it through. And I don't even remember where I got this. Like what it could have been in. I had a Color and Cotton monthly. I was a part of the Color and Cotton monthly club. I may have gotten it in a stitching box of some kind. Like I have no idea where I got this. And I'm going to run out. I'm really going to run out. It's so sad. Anyway, we'll cross that bridge when we get to it. We'll burn that bridge when we get to it. right? And hopefully it will work out. Yeah, so if any of you have a line on Coloring Cotton Salem, please let me know. I'm not desperate yet, but I may get there. That is all my stitching and crafting. Yesterday didn't quite go as planned, but it wasn't terrible. It just, everything kind of took longer. And then I had to deal with some work stuff. So let's talk about purchases. Oh, I had planned on starting my 4 for $44 fully finished Fiesta Fit. But I could not find a lampshade that fit my lamp at Walmart. Like, the lampshade selection at Walmart was abysmal. And that's really the only place in town to get lampshades. Like, we just don't have places. So I went on Amazon and I got an 8-inch, it wasn't a lampshade, it was just like the rings for the lampshade, 8-inch diameter. And I'm going to make, for those of you who are just joining us, I'm going to make this stitch into a lampshade for my living room. Now, this is not quite long enough, and Danielle, yes, I'm definitely going to have to add some on. I was thinking maybe I'll stitch more, and then it'll be bigger, and I'll put another motif here. I'm not going to do that. That will just mean that this isn't going to happen, and so I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to add on fabric to the back. In fact, I might even, like, cut, like, strips out of here and add them on, so at least it matches on the back. But I can't start this until those supplies come. So today I'm going to look at what I'm going to do for my third, or now it's my second, fully finish for 44. My birthday is on December 28th and I'm turning 44, and inspired by Stitchy Sally, who did 6 starts for her 60th birthday, I'm going to do 4 fully finishes for my 44th birthday. And I'm making it ridiculously alliterative because I'm silly ridiculous. The other thing I haven't mentioned in a while is that I'm doing a fundraiser giveaway for my birthday. I spend a lot of time, and my volunteer activities in my town are associated with my local arts council, the Columbus Arts Council. And so I want to do a fundraiser for my birthday. I thought that would be really fun. And so if you are interested in, supporting me for my birthday fundraiser, all the information is in the description box down below. And basically, you just donate any amount to the Arts Council. The link is down below. And there is a Google form where you can fill out all your information. And I will have a drawing for 1 or more prizes on my birthday. It's open to everyone in the world. You must be 18 and under so I can get your address. It is not affiliated with anybody, and it is not sponsored. Yeah, but thank you to everyone who's already donated and participated. I'm excited. We've raised a little bit of money, and, even if you only have $5, even if you only have $1, it still helps out. And our local arts council does a lot of really good stuff. I live in quite an impoverished area, and the Arts Council brings art into schools, and it brings students to see art. It brings art in the community. There's a gallery connected, and also activities. It's also a space that places can rent out, or in some cases use for free. And so they bring music in, all sorts of things. So it's just a really great central hub of the community. And I'm just trying to raise a little bit of money to help it continue doing its good work. But all the information for that is down below. All right, so let's talk purchases. I bought a couple things, nothing outrageous. I'm not an outrageous shopper. I've been depressed because of my computer. My computer died 3 weeks ago now. 3 weeks ago tomorrow. I haven't had a computer, and it cannot be fixed. So we ordered me a new computer last night. It should be here on Wednesday. I dropped off my computer at my IT at my university, and they're hopefully taking everything off of it. Yeah. So I bought some fabric. I did a little Starlight Stitchery purchase, and I bought some fabric. Atomic Ranch 32 count linen in Lestrange. Let me show it to you. It's a dark mottled gray. I got a fat quarter, although I've never seen are fat quarters usually cut like this? I feel like it's less fat than normal, but anyway, fat quarter. I don't expect I'll need more than half of it. I think I'm just gonna need half of it, but yeah, it's not finished. That's unfortunate. So I will zigzag stitch that because that's gonna be a mess. But anyway, so I got Lestrange, so it's like a mottled darkish gray, and I got it for my temperature pattern for next year. So hold on a second while I bring up a picture of that. Okay, so for next year, I'm gonna do my temperature dragon. This is my new temperature drop for next semester and next year. Sorry, I'm a college professor. Next year. And yeah, I love it. So I think that it'll look really nice on this. I think the colors will really pop. And what I was kind of thinking is that all the outside, the kind of the top outside things are hot because I'm in the Northern Hemisphere and these are the summer. So yeah, I think it'll look great. I think it'll look great on this gray. I'm super excited. So that's my plan. I got that, and that's my plan for next year. So Atomic Ranch Fabrics, 32 count linen, Lestrange. So there's that. And then I also, just since, you know, I was paying shipping anyway, I got a couple small things. I got some needles. I got some size 26 Bowen tapestry needles. Yeah. Maybe I should have gotten 24. Anyway, 26. And then I got a sticker. And it says, always making things. I thought that was cute. Did I get an extra sticker too? No. Okay, so that's what I got from Starlight Stitchery. And then I also placed a small order on eBay. Well, I had already placed all these orders when I was feeling really sad about my computer, and they're all kind of coming in now. So I'll have like little eBay orders regularly. I ordered some fun like vintage fabric. So this was the freebie that the woman sent me, and these are all like canvasy upholstery fabrics that are, you can see, I don't know if you can see. So they were all, these are, I can't even speak. These are not the fabrics you would buy in the store. These are the models that were like in the book. So I have a green floral and a yellow and green floral. So like a teal and green and a yellow and green floral. But that was my freebie. That is not what I ordered, but they're cute. I ordered this ridiculousness. How great is this? So first let me show you what it looks like. Here, I'll show you at the top. So we have a dude on a horse. Dude's walking with, I don't know, kebabs. We have a house, a fancy house. We have a fancy house with a lady, and then weird flowers. But then I also have little samples of them in green, orange, blue, and red. So this is what I got. It, you know, not super expensive and completely ridiculous and amazing. And I want to make project bags out of it. But it's a heavy duty. It's like a heavy duty cloth. But I love it. I love it so much. Let me actually fold it so that they're on the inside. Yeah, so those are my purchases. My plans for today are, I have a Stitchy Zoom that I plan on attending. I haven't attended a Stitchy Zoom in a while. It's been very busy. I want to work on, I don't know if I want to work on my Christmas carol. I don't know if I want to do the white today. Since it's not really part of a motif, I'm not feeling pressed about it. I have to start packing up gifts and things. I want to continue working on my mixed media piece and start my 3rd lesson, and then work on my grass for the front of it. If you're wondering what I'm talking about, you can look at yesterday's video, and I talk about my mixed media project. Yeah, and then just housework and cleaning and Saturday things, Saturday things. And that's it. So we're at 20 minutes. I think this may be my longest Flossmas. Sorry about that. But I feel like I just had a lot of good things to talk about today. And I will see you tomorrow. So thanks for hanging out with me. Have a good stitchy day. Please take good care of yourselves and have a good one. Bye.